Cycle that over. Change that over. Alright. I think everything is a-okay now. Alrighty. Minimize that. Oh, we got a massive sandstorm going on.
Yep. Well, Crow did say she was tired of the rain.
That is true. Now we get sand.
I'm tired of all the freaking storms that we get that just are never freaking ending. You think you get over one, and then like 30 minutes later, here comes another one.
Oh, you could have been in the world that Khan had. It felt like every 2 minutes there was a frickin' storm.
Yep. They were never the light ones.
Nope, they were all big ones. Okay, so take a look. We gotta do the operation where we gotta traverse to this area. But I have a feeling that we need to actually head down to that area before we activate it, because I believe it makes a wall.
Yep.
So if we set up all the way down in M9, just come down there, put the thing up, start the mission, we should be able to just bore right through. Because I think it gives us the tools.
Give me a sec. I can actually see where the mission starts.
Even better.
Right one. What's it called?
Mission is called Dry Run.
Dry Run. There. Okay. Dry Run. There it is. Okay. Actually, there are 2 spots we have to hit up first. Bit cheating, but oh well, don't care. There is a drop there.
Okay.
And another drop right there. Then it's to the cave, then all that good stuff.
Okay. It's easily. Hello, Benjamin. Okay, so that's doable.
Yeah.
As soon as the storm breaks, we'll mount up, we'll take off, and
Yeah, we can go to O10 first. Take the second passage out to the cave.
Heartsy hearts. Ooh, I got more spilled meat I can throw into the deterrent, because I have a feeling it's not working.
It'll last 4 hours.
It's supposed to be like a face? UAU?
I don't know.
Huh.
Okay. I gotta charge my lantern. You want your backpack back, Con?
Oh, forgot it was there.
Charge you. Storm's almost over. Dum, 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 dum. Ding. All right. Weather is clear. I've eaten food. I am all set.
Yep.
Mount up. Actually, I think we can run right through the cave. It'll pop us up.
North.
God, I forgot just how many ore nodes are in here.
I know.
Oh, and water. Lard floats.
Sure hope he does. Otherwise, that ain't water.
Alright, we'll go straight. We'll keep going south.
Bring the power.
I will definitely have it. If you guys head to the two locations and then I activate it, we can get the stuff and then kind of speedline it.
Okay. All right.
Total professional right here.
Kind of a bad spot to go. Got that cliff that there's like only 2 ways past that cliff.
Yeah.
I'm making a bad decision. Made a very bad decision.
I did too, don't worry.
I have a feeling we'll be out here long enough to we'll try to make a stone way up. I haven't ridden many horses in my life, but I can tell you right now, if I rode this buffalo as long as I have been, I'm definitely going to be walking cowboy style.
Yeah, probably.
Plus, he has a weird visual glitch where he has two saddles, one like connected to him. So
Oh, yeah.
they're shifting away from each other.
Also, the amount of whiplash our character would have.
Yes. I think the only safe one to ride is the actual Moa, because your character kind of leans forward and goes into it like jockey style.
Yeah.
The horse, it's like rocking back and forth, back and forth. And I got a boing, 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 boing that goes on over here.
I'm pretty much at the spot.
Okay.
I'm getting close.
I am getting close as well. I've just made it to the entrance of the large cave through. Once I get on the green side, I will set it up and call it down.
Okay.
What are you doing, Kai?
And to the other point, I got turned around. Following the wrong marker.
I was following the red one.
Yeah, I'm
I
supposed to be
thought
going to
that's-
blue. You're good. Something should be dropping near you once he starts the mission. I just did a dumb.
Inventory. Are you here? Activate. Operation. Dry run.
This is major. Between satellites falling out of the sky, exotics screwing with imaging, and their last exploration team just not coming back, the desert's a blank on the map. It's time to change all that. But first, you gotta find a way in. Exploration teams reported a cave system. Could be a path down there. But that was the last anyone heard from them. Lagos has dropped components for a heavy drilling rig. Could be useful underground, but you'll need to collect them before you head down. Drop zones in the cave area are marked on your map. It ain't your first rodeo, but this is ICARUS. So, don't let your guard down.
Right, I got the thingy that I needed to grab. Where am I supposed to go with it?
You will be coming to the red point.
Lagos unit figures the cave system's the key to getting through to the desert. But tidal forces from Minos mean subterranean networks are anything but stable. They figured you'll need drilling equipment.
Alright, 6 on the left side because there's a cliff. Don't forget that. Hearing a lot of gunshots, Dread. You okay down there?
I'm just clearing off all the riffraff. Yo.
Yo, I am here. Hard.
And here comes the wife. I just parked my buffalo up over here. Looks like Khan's got his horse up over here too.
Is it a solar panel that you got, Crow?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's a bit unfortunate. Hey, Dred, you might want to go collect some of those wolves you killed.
Yep.
Why?
We might have to
As,
sleep.
Place is right in the valley. It gets to dark very quickly. Solar panels need sun. Had they? Yep, I can start wiring this up at least. You know, I have 26 fur. Enough for a bed.
I have currently 35.
Good.
What rockfall are they talking about?
It's in the cave.
Mm.
I have campfire inside the cave. Don't have any fuel, which helps. Any wood? I made this campfire for no other reason, now did I?
I'll be able to sleep, and then once the sun comes up and hits them, they will fire up, right?
Should, yeah.
Forgot how annoying this mission was for that purpose.
Yeah, that happened last time as well. We had to wait for the sun.
Well, last time we didn't have beds, and we were doing this at night, trying to make beds to make it daytime.
Good times. Good times. I remember when the drill used to be an extractor on the side.
Yeah. That actually looks really neat now.
There. It should start the moment that the solar panel gets sun. The waiting game.
Now we play the waiting game.
I burnt through some wood. I'm going to just chop another tree down.
Timber! Ooh. Yoink. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Still love the fact that if you lay down in a bed in a cave, you don't get the cave effect.
I think you're protected.
It's the blanket. You all know hiding under a blanket protects you from everything.
That is true.
we wait for the sun to get down into the ravine. Ugh. Since I'm not doing anything, I'm moving the solar panel.
I was gonna say we can build something up.
God, I really hope wires don't attribute to lag.
I have no idea. A wide enough open spot. Sun should be coming straight from the east, right?
Believe so.
But you gotta remember to go get that solar panel back, because it's a free solar panel.
Oh yeah. It's gonna be sitting at the desert base for a bit. I see sun. Panel. Okay. That is actually going.
It's green. Ooh. If you run and jump and land on top of a cable, it does the metal cocoon.
Oh yeah. Work.
Alright.
Oh, we can turn the drill on, don't we?
Oh, she has no power.
I mean, the system says the solar panel and drilling drills turned on. are connected. Alright, I'm connecting that.
There we go.
Looks
Okay,
like that
just-
sucker's ready to go.
I don't like this game of whack-a-mole. That's probably the worst of it, right?
Maybe.
Ah, food's ready. I'm hungry.
Okay, you cleared it. Nice work.
That's dope.
Get ready for anything that might pop up after us. Alright.
Okay, looks like that sucker's ready to go.
Hello there,
Oh, come on, you're in the wrong.
General Kenobi.
Hey there, Dapper. How's it going?
Do you need some anti-poison stuff, Con, or are you good?
I'm good, it doesn't last long. I don't plan on getting hit anymore.
I'm gonna stay back here. Doing well,
Bill's
doing
almost
well.
done.
We're doing the technical mission that
Another
allow.
one bites the dust. Let's get out of here. For real this time.
That allows us to actually go into the desert.
I went the wrong way around.
You're opening up ICARUS for them. And everyone else. Yeah, the future's coming. Where it's all going, who can say?
Well,
I guess
pack everything up.
that's up to you.
Go ahead and dismantle those cables, just in case.
Yeah, well.
You? Oh, I got a cave worm effigy.
We have a few of those, don't we?
Yeah.
I think I might just leave these campfires and sleeping beds in here for if we're ever in the area.
Not a bad idea.
Nothing's really gonna mess with them anyways. Head back towards base. Have your horse follow you while you go do that. That way when you're done you can just ride him back.
Yeah. I'm actually going to sleep in the bed. Safe part over here. Get food real quick. And you can start the next mission without me. Or while I get
Okey-dokey.
back.
Oh, so Tapper. The thing that we were talking about on how we can view times, I was doing it via your method and it was so much quicker compared to the previous email that went out. And I was laughing because I was showing other people the quicker way that you showed me. And then I saw that the manager put out an email on the quick way. And there's some people that just like making things difficult. Or they jump the gun before they know all the ways to do something. Because there was one of my fellow employees was trying to do it the other way, and I'm like, why are you doing this? I took control of their computer in like 5 seconds. I had it up for them, and they're like, how did you do that? I go, secret. Dog, you need to go get some water. Yeah, there were at least 2 people I saw today that could not access it. A little error screen popped up. I go, well, you're SOL until things get fixed.
So, how goes the second mission?
Haven't made it back to base yet. Just hit the cave running in now. The wife is just ahead of me.
Okay.
What you got for dinner?
Breakfast burrito.
Ooh. That definitely sounds good.
And guacamole.
Yeah, we had a taco thing that was like really good. Chicken taco.
How's the chicken cooked?
It's diced chicken, and it had cumin and some chili, chili pepper, and salt, pepper, soy sauce, and then like a chicken bouillon kind of liquid mixed all together, kind of marinated all, and then I cooked it in a pan.
Oh, very nice.
It was yummy. Now we are officially in the desert-based missions.
The Assembly are expanding their footprint on Icarus and looking for experienced people.
Let's see.
They're getting ready to
Establish
send
a
advanced
hunting
teams down,
outpost.
but they need places to stay or it's gonna be a real short trip. They gotta have the basics before they can drop their people in.
Collect and deliver items. Field testing. Scope out and map a new area. Defend the scanning device. Ooh, I don't like the sound of that. Large-scale collection and delivery of resources. We'll hold off on that one for just the time being. Let's do the collect.
ACS might have all the tech in the world, but I don't get the ACS. But out here, they need you as much as you need them.
Oh, nice. That's just north of us.
past the wires. Well, you don't need to wait on my account. So.
I
for
was
me.
separating some stuff.
Okay. Just making sure.
Alright. So that's just north of us. Ooh, gotta eat something real quick. Monkey not fight. I think quite like knife fights with a scorpion.
And there we go.
I don't get it. I'm aiming low. I should be able to fucking hit you.
I think I see the smoke to our left. might have to build up to that. I need to cut down.
I'm not. What smoke? Oh.
Wow. What are the chances of it landing on such a tiny...
Tiny what?
like stone spire? They could have totally missed it. Alright, let's see.
Okay, you found part of their device, whatever it is.
Oh.
There's two
And the
more
next
crash
one's
sites
over
out
by
there.
you.
Keep it up.
Look for it.
Oh, I thought I almost fell.
Ah, there it is.
Alright.
Need to get two. Vicious.
Hey there, Alex. How's it going, buddy? Hopefully your Monday is going quite well.
That's part 2. And we finally got the Larkwell specs.
Oh,
Oh,
The thing
it's
you're
good.
collecting is
Alright.
serious kit.
Me and you, love, are going to be running
it's a
the
prototype.
waterway a bit
Using
quicker.
exotics to reduce local gravity. I didn't even know that was a thing. No
I'm
wonder
over
they
by
want
the
it
water
back.
already.
Alright.
According to specs, there should be one more piece.
I'm not sure if it's the right way. It's not.
Yeah, it's Monday. I had a very interesting conversations with certain people at work, and now I'm playing ICARUS. So, win.
That was a good burrito.
What you guys put in your breakfast burritos?
Egg, sausage, some beef, and some spices. I don't know.
No potato?
No, we didn't have anything. We didn't have potatoes. Not gonna wish we did. Ah well.
When I was in Arizona, the breakfast burritos that lady made, I would eat one each day. But they were like that right amount that would fill you just that good amount. And then one day I was like, you know what? I could really go for 2 of these. Oh, my eyes were so much bigger than my stomach that day. I took like 4 bites of the burrito and I'm like, mistakes were made. I got all kinds of building stuff to get up to where we need to go. No, I do not want to go up this. I want to stay down. Otherwise, it's a freaking sheer cliff. Hey, love, if you come over towards where I am, I'm right behind you. Down over here. Nothing like submerging yourself into 93-degree water.
I mean, I'm pretty sure it's refreshing compared to the outside.
I've seen it hit 115 and 120 in certain areas. That hot. Very hot.
Yeah, it's very hot. I'll take 9-degree water.
I
Still
think
not the most comfortable, but it's better than nothing.
I think I see the burning wreck.
I'm right beneath it.
I'm almost there. I got all the ramps.
I'm going to enjoy my avocado guacamole.
Guac. I really do like the look of this place. Just wish it wasn't so freaking hot here.
That's a lot of health bars. Ah, the three amigos. $69.
You there? There's one more thing. The ACS never got to test the device, so now they want you to. It'll either work or blow a hole in the ground the size of Beijing. Should be fun. All you gotta do is put it together.
I hope it's not the whole of a side of the Beijing one.
Is it on? According to specs, it should reduce local mass. Try jumping. You feeling anything?
You're like a fool.
Oh, well. Back to the drawing board, I guess.
True technical testing.
The ACS are paranoid, but when you tick their boxes, good things happen.
Is the
I'd
thing
say
on my
you're
hip?
On the right track.
It's on your back.
Oh. It's on my hip slot. Oof. It's gonna be a long run back.
Yep. And their little shortcut is around one way or the other. I'm gonna guess the water's quicker.
Yeah, I'm gonna go the water route. Definitely got to build that bypass again.
It will. Yeah, we're gonna have to. It's real annoying to have to going around half the map.
I don't need another repeat of me jumping off and you stealing all my stuff.
I only took the bacon. I left the exotics, so. But you're complaining.
So when you found Squash, how far was it from the base location?
Not far. But, mind you, I went around like the whole perimeter of the desert, made a circle, back to the base, checked on the other side of the lake I started on, and found it. So, fun times.
Alex says stealing a man's bacon is a capital offense.
Hey, it was payment for reviving him. I had to backtrack about 10 steps. Those 10 steps were worth a piece of bacon.
Take right. So I've noticed the little like dinosaur looking dudes, ones with the bulbous head, and the two others. I have not seen them anywhere else but near that cave opening when we first came through.
I mean, I just killed 3 of them when you were getting the device.
Oh yeah, I've noticed that they're in the south. I haven't seen anywhere near the lake. I've just seen cougars and
Oh yeah.
boars. Have you seen any, love? Turn it around. Stinks this thing doesn't do anything.
Or might slightly lower all the mass. I don't know. Yeah, no.
That's about a kilogram.
Okay. Maybe it just lowers the weight for itself.
Makes the thing that you're carrying lighter. Well, I wouldn't need that if I wasn't carrying it. Okay. So, lay down real quick.
Yep. Hey.
Now, where's the most sun come from?
Up top.
That is true.
And we've never been on top of one of these things before.
No.
Oh, that's where the sun is.
Well, that's where it initially comes from, but it would be behind this thing.
Yeah. I mean, it's gonna be behind something either way. In a ravine.
Yeah, scorpion coming for you. West. Why are the jaguars coming out of the water? That makes no sense. The moment you took a fire, I just saw the head pop out of the water.
What?
Little known fact, jaguars are born of the water.
Magical satchel. I have boo boo. Much better.
Ay, ay, ay. If we make our way up there, it would be... really, really high.
Yeah.
I don't think we've ever tried to get on top, have we?
No, we've always talked about it because it looks like buildable ground, kind of. God, can you imagine us going up there and there's actually no terrain and we just fall through the map?
Hey there, Benjamin. Welcome back. Nice. Well, it's not like we're going to be getting the solar panel back. Q legal. I don't know what that means. I speak very broken Spanish and a little bit of French.
Only the Spanish I know is no habla español, por favor.
I know more sign language than I know any other language other than English. Mostly because me and the wife, or the wife mostly is showing me all kinds of cool stuff. Hold on, I gotta start crafting.
Oh, it's there. I'm gonna put some bacon on to cook. Hey, more bacon.
Oh, I need to get fiber. Butt frying sliders.
What?
I don't know, I was just reading what was stated. Dread made one of those butt frying slides.
Ah.
I think that's more splinter inducing.
I mean, it could be probably both, depending on how hot it is out here.
You go flying down there fast enough that it lights on fire.
Need more fiber?
No, I have not, because I am not dumb to go down a frying pan. Yes, I'll take some fiber. Now you can hold the rest. I don't need that fucking much.
Hard to get all this fiber, and you say no, gosh. Well, I'm gonna put most of my stuff away, just in case.
Oh, hey, there's starting to be a fog down below. My God, I can see our house from here.
Can you? Aren't you above it?
If I look behind. Wow. What a view. Hey, on your way up, can you, I need more wood. Yeah.
Okay. I got almost 300. More fiber.
Yoink. 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 Make 15 more of those. Eh.
Oh, and I got one wooden ramp.
Oh! Warning. Out of bounds. Return to the playable area.
Oh. Oh, fun.
Oh.
So you mean I can climb a mountain, but we can't climb one of these things? Boo.
Nightbot, stop. Ah, too many dots. Con, I think I got a spot that will have the sun unimpeded.
I am coming. I'm wondering, did they make it so we can't climb the mountain now? I'd be much sad if they did.
Now, mind you, like, we were able to climb on top of this mountain right here. And Khan did tons of ladders going all the way up. And I actually built a small foundation up there. But if you fell, you had a very long time to contemplate your life choices as you made it all the way down. Oh, yeah. Sun faces south.
Sun faces south? I didn't know sun faced anywhere.
Well, sun is south. And it pops up east, south to west. Oh. That works. And then, how much power does this thing do? 6,000?
Yep. What do you think? Put our base on it.
Yeah.
Long journey back. No one is ever going to see this again.
I was going to say, I wouldn't put it on the wood. I'd put it on the wall when you get to here.
I mean, it floats, so...
Yeah, we're never going to see that thing again, nor will I go for it. That'll be the permanent power source for this base. $6,000. That's more than all these put together. Yeah. Holy crap. And it was a freebie.
Yes. Get up to a battery, you got your power for all night too.
I provide you with water, provide you with water, and provide you with water.
Give agua, give the liquid of life.
X2. Go.
Now have more power.
Connected to the grid now?
Yep. Grid connected.
Alright. Let's take a look. Actually, what kind of simple quests are out here?
Ooh, good question. Probably some of the same.
Oh, that's really not far.
And Berkeley, even if you kill them outside the zone, they count. Unless that was a bug previously.
An active electrical connection will allow a T4 and workshop items to be repaired. Alright. Oh, you never hooked up the repair bench.
Ah, thought I did. Oopsie. Middle of trying to kill an antelope. Got it. I think so. Yep. Alright, yeah, you have to kill it inside the zone. I'm coming.
There we go. Rifle has been repaired. I have dysentery. How do I have dysentery?
I want to check on the container, or water container. Oh, hold on. Is this rainwater?
How is it rainwater? I filled that up with water from the base.
Don't know. Because the container I have from the barrel says rainwater.
Yep, 5% chance. I drank once and I got dysentery immediately.
Well, that's what we can do. We can make a filter right here.
Let's go kill
Oh,
it.
charcoal.
Oh, hunt antelope in the area.
Okay, I'm going. A gunshot, but no numbers going up. Ah, one. Dang it, I was about to get that one.
Did that count?
Now we're at 3.
Here, antelope, antelope, antelope. Where are you?
Remind me to not ever take these. There are no.
Take what?
Yeah, hunting ones.
Yeah, they suck.
Unless they're cougars or hyenas or scorpions.
Like the
Those
things
are
that are
abundant.
actively trying to kill us.
Yeah. Ones that say, well, I'm here.
Hunt 1,000 rabbits. No, thank you. The 13 sucked.
God,
I must have went around in circles for like almost like 20 minutes to get all those kills.
Ah, antelope. Oh, come on.
Was that an antelope? I don't think I was.
No, was it not? I don't know my animals, apparently.
They had antlers.
Large antelope.
It counts as antelope in its name.
Yeah. Antelope did you kill? Oh, he's still there. Oh, come on. That one counted.
Yeah, because it's a normal one, not a large.
Use me for hunting something bigger.
Overcompensating.
I'm not overcompensating. I just hunt bigger prey. And things aren't trying to kill me. Dang it.
That one didn't count. I didn't even shoot it because I saw the bigger horns. I was like, nah, that's not the right one. Yeah, doggo.
Yep, I just felt like it.
Frustration.
It moves, it dies. That's my motto right now. I got 69 more bullets. Keep going, that mentality going.
Hey, go. There's 5.
Gosh darn it.
Every one of them is my kills.
I've killed 4 large antelopes, I have you know.
There's a 5th one over there.
You fucking bastard. What? Fine. I'm gonna kill it just to spite myself.
Jaguar right there. Got him. It was over there. You get it?
Got a scorpion.
Bacon! Oh, always, Fang. I'm always sniping things.
Large.
Yep, there's a large. Oh, there's number 6.
Oh gosh darn it. I can't win. Large antelope. You're a large antelope. Gosh darn it. Stupid large antelope. Go. Oh, that was. Go.
Alright, I'm 7.
Wide.
Let's go. Got it. Alright, anything good?
Probably not. Coal maybe. I don't know.
Here, we'll do the coal. Vacate.
Vacate the area.
What do you need to do your fertilizer and gunpowder?
I need.
Hey, look, there's one right there, Con. Get him.
Oh, shut up.
Get him.
I need composter and source of just anything fruit wise. So maybe a few farm plots. Just berries would be for work.
Okay. I got the one random one here. I
Yep.
don't even know how or why I had a plot. Tell you the absolute truth.
Well, we have it, so. Composter. Oh, wait. I require dirt.
Ooh.
Dirt from sand at all?
This is for science.
Does sand count as dirt? Well, I can't even make fertilizer plots since I don't have dirt.
You might have to go to J4.
Oh boy.
Oh, that'll be a future problem.
Yeah,
Oh,
we still
Alex says try inside the cave.
got a smart man. He's a fool.
It's like, hallelujah, great idea. Tink, fail, fool.
Yeah, no, sand does not count as dirt. I can make glass. Do we want some glass?
I don't think that'll help.
I can't even make glass. I only have 8 sand. Acquired 10. Can I make dirt? No.
No.
I know what I can do.
Huh.
I get dirt, make a dirt foundation. That gives me dirt.
Huh?
You can make dirt foundations, dirt ramps, and dirt corners.
Uh-huh.
If you use a shovel on a dirt foundation, it gives you dirt.
But you're still missing the part. You need dirt to make the dirt.
I'm just saying, I won't have to go to J4 every time I need dirt.
Wait, so you
what?
hit it and it doesn't, like, destroy itself?
No, it doesn't.
Then we could put the dirt in the cave, and then we can always get dirt out of the cave. Oh my god. It's so stupid, it'll work.
Yep.
Well, there's only 2 missions today. The new quests are craft tools, which I don't feel like doing, and farming, which Khan needs dirt to do the farming.
I need dirt to get the dirt.
I need dirt for dirt. We got all the drying racks for days.
Here at low need, actually. I'm looking it up on the interwebs. Spirit level is just a survey. Not bad. No, we gotta go back into N9 to get the stuff.
What?
For spirit level, the survey, just have to go back into the forest region to get the scanner.
For which mission?
Spirit level.
Oh, spirit levels. What about Death Ray?
I'm gonna guess that's scanner type thing, but let's go. Let's see. Death Ray. Scan. Looks like it's just a bunch of scanning. Scanning. Yeah. Or where the scanner drops, but. Like the 3 corners of the desert. And out there.
Okay.
Out there.
Okay.
Another one. Up there.
Oh, I remember that one. That's over near the waterfall.
Yep.
Oh, we'll learned a very valuable lesson today. You can't go on top of these things.
Bad days. Danny Bridge.
That would have been cool. Hey, look. Sandstorm. Oh, no. Arid wind.
Actually cooled down a bit. It's 100. Compared to normal 110.
I think our AC is leaking out of the building because it shouldn't be that cold. Ah. Alright. If I went from 110 to 55, I think my body would have gone in shock.
Oh, most definitely. That's actually something to keep in mind of if you go swimming in the Grand Canyon, apparently.
What?
If you go all the way down to the bottom of the Grand Canyon, it's still like 100, 110 degrees. But the water itself is like 60 degrees. So if you jump in, you can shock your body.
Oh, I've
What
done
I've been
that. When I was in high school, my senior trip was to Virginia Beach. And it was still snowing. So we go down there. We were supposed to go to a giant amusement park and a bunch of other stuff. And me and my friend Vlad were sitting in the hot tub and decided to run and jump into the pool while it was snowing that was outside, and then immediately run back into the hot tub because, ooh, that was a regret.
What do you think would happen?
Well, it was something that we'd never done before, and we were... The intrusive thought won, okay?
Okay. I could hear the gears turn and try to come up with a reason. Besides, we were stupid.
We wanted to experiment.
For science.
Yes. And it was funny because up here in New York, there's a lot of illegal contraband that you can readily buy in Virginia legally. And I think at one point a kid got busted because he had a taser. And the coach that found it, he goes, "Hey, you can't have," and he got zit. The coach was holding it by the prongs and he zapped himself.
Oh my god.
Alright, it wasn't a zit, it was more like a crack.
Oh yeah, I've heard tasers before.
So...
And let me tell you, the intrusive thought to touch a taser is there.
No, I think the worst one is this, the dog shot collar. It can't be that bad. No, I put it on a dog. It can't be that bad. Or the one that's the barking one. You put it on, you're like, and you're like, yeah, no, we're good. And then you talk too long, you're like, ah!
You know, one other big intrusive thought is poking someone with a cattle prod. I would say that's a worse intrusive thought because you're not on the receiving end. You just find it funny.
Oh yes, I will never deny or approve that I may or may not have used one. Or convince a kid to hold on to a freaking electric fence.
Oh, you bastard.
It was a pulsating one, and I counted it. I got bored, so I held it, and I felt the zap, and then I started counting, and then every 5 seconds, so I held it, and I felt the zap, so I started counting to myself, having this conversation with this kid. I go, "Look, it's an electric fence, touch it." He goes, no, look. I grab it, I go, "See?" And I let it go. He goes, "Oh, it's not on." I go, "I don't think it's on." The kid grabbed it, he goes, "Oh, no, it's not."
You're back. Oh, that's perfect. Oh, you know what's the worst is when you grip an electrical wire because you think it's funny,
Oh,
but your hand clenches up because it's said electricity.
oh, yes, because it's going at a lovely 60 hertz, and your body's reactional speed is 60 hertz, so you immediately go, and you tighten up, and you're looking at it, and you cannot let go.
Oh. Gotta tell you, when you're watching someone do happen to it, it's hilarious.
Mm-hmm. There was a girl when I was up in Maine. They had some horses, and she was stumbling, and she caught herself by the post. She said, "See, look, it's okay as long as I don't touch the wire." She was holding on to the cup link that connects the wire to the wood. She goes, "Oh, there's like a weird buzzing feel." I go, "What do you mean a buzzing feel?" She goes, "Like, right," and then she put her finger on the cable. And then she fell backwards, twitching. I go, "It's not that bad." And I went to touch it, and ooh, it hit me, and I felt it in my wrist, my elbow, and my shoulder in one hit. I was like, ah!
Oh, yeah,
So then-
I know that feeling.
So then, of course, we both look at each other, and we go, "I know who we need to talk to convince to do this."
Oh my god.
Because you know that's how it always goes.
Oh yeah, of course it is.
Because, have you ever heard of the hot sauce called The End?
No, I haven't.
Okay, so we went to a giant mall, and in there they had this hot sauce emporium. They had this batch in the back that they said, "Hey, if you want to try it, you have to sign this waiver to have a not a Q-tip, a toothpick stuck into the bottle, pulled out, and handed to you." So a tiny bit. I'm like, "Really? You need a whole waiver for this?" And the lady goes, "Yes." I go, "How bad can it be?" She goes, "Well, when we're brewing it, we have to wear hazmat gear because the fumes can kill you when making it." I'm like, okay. But the best part is it comes in a little book, like a tiny little Bible-looking book. And it's freaking hilarious because on the book, it has a table of contents. I pulled it up so I can read this to you guys. It goes, table of contents, foreboding, stage 1. Testing the end, stage 2. Searing pain of the tongue, stage 3. Regret, stage 4. Of course, it's bad. Pain or panic, stage 5. Searching for relief, stage 6. Reevaluating life choices, stage 7. Second wave of panic, stage 8. Willing to lick the floor to make the pain stop, stage 9. Survive, stage 10. Vow to never taste it again, stage 11. Share with friends, stage 12.
Oh my god. Of course, yeah. That's understandable.
And then at the end it says afterwards, then it comes out the other end! Exclamation point.
No. I was waiting for that one.
Ooh. So yeah, the wife didn't want to try that one.
Oh, come on.
But there was a kid that we got really good. We got a front row seat of him. And this was funny because he goes, "Yeah, Mom, I want to try this one." She goes, "I don't know. This looks like it's hot. Look, there's a skull on it." "Yeah, Mom, there's a skull on like half of these bottles." And the lady goes, "Sir, it is relatively warm, just so you know." He goes, "Warm? Not hot? Not I'm going to be screaming in panic?" She goes, "Well, you could read the book if you want." "I don't want to read." And I'm looking at the book, and I'm, like, giggling to myself because I see all the stuff. And the kid goes, it's only a toothpick's worth, right? The lady sticks it in, pulls it out. Now, I've watched you for a couple people. It's a quick in and out. I saw her stick it in, twist it, and then pull it out. So I think there's a little bit more on that than there should have been. Kid took it, popped her in his mouth, and he kind of left it hanging out next to his lip. And he goes, that's nothing. He pulls it out, twirls it in the middle of his tongue, like doing like the cupping. And he goes,
Yeah.
Yeah, no. This guy like a, what kind of a taste is it? And he just like started screaming.
I bet there's a lot of screaming that comes from that shop.
Oh. And he was like, it's not stopping. It's not stopping. Why is it not stopping? And he's running around grabbing the chips. Because there's bags of chips that are set up. And they have sample ones that you can open and try and dip in. Well, he was, he went through plenty of the chips. I think he ate all the chips on the right side of the building. And, yeah. He ended up running and screaming something about going to the food court. So, yeah. And the wife's like, yeah, I'm not trying that. She ended up getting some pretty interesting hot sauces. I think we still have some of them. But I was trying to convince her to get one that had a tiny alligator foot, like a Lucky's rabbit's foot, but it was a Lucky alligator foot hanging off of it. And she's like, no. The one level, because that was a level higher than what she tried. She tried an 8. And she said she felt her tongue go numb on a 7. And an 8 was a no-go for her.
Okay.
I'm like, oh, I really wanted the keychain. She's like, you just want the keychain. You're not going to worry about my suffrage. I go, no, I'd help you. I'd get you toilet paper.
Oh, jeez. Going back to the shocking, I think the worst shock I ever gotten was from when I was replacing an outlet.
Ooh. Ouch.
That was an interesting feeling because for some reason it didn't hit me all at once. It was a slow tingle up my arm, through my elbow, through the shoulder, down through my leg. And then it, like, once I felt like it hit my shoe, it was like, bah!
You had enough
The
resistance.
current was made.
I had, so before I went to school for electrical service technician, I was reading the instructions on how to replace a ceiling fan. Now, I must have been either 8th grade or 9th grade. So figure out the math you want, rough age, but that was the grades that I was in. And I look up and go, okay, it says to turn the power off. So me, being as smart as I am, I go over and I flip the switch off. The actual light switch off.
Yep.
I go over, I unscrew the 3 bolts that hold the little flange on, pull it down. We're looking at it. I'm like, okay. So I unscrew the main screw that holds it to the roof. It's hanging, and I go to touch the wire nut, and as soon as I touched it, I hit the floor. Like I lost control of my whole body. I was on a ladder, so I didn't actually complete a circuit, but it really zapped me. I fell on the floor. I shook a little bit. My brother's laughing his ass off. I go, how? And my mom's going, what happened? Nothing happened. So I get up. I go down the stairs. I'm like, all right, I'm going to turn off the living room. So I open up the circuit breaker.
The living room, is it?
I find the circuit breaker. I flip it off. I'm like, ha! My brother goes, "Aw, that was funny though." I go, "Ha ha ha!" As I'm looking at him, laughing, ha 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 ha. I grab the fucking wire nut again. I'm on the fucking floor. My mom saw it this time. She goes, "What happened?" I go, "What are you doing in the kitchen?" She goes, "Well, I was using the microwave." I go, "You're not now." I go downstairs. I turn the whole house off. And then I go I do the whole and I quickly slap the wire because I was afraid to get snapped again. So I hit it, and then I'm like, okay, we're good. So I unscrew the wire nut. I separate it. I lift it down and put the new one up. I screw it in. I attach the wire nut, but I just out of necessity, I did the whole quick tap. Nope. Okay, it's still dead. I screwed it back in. I put it all back up. I fire it up. Fans going the wrong freaking direction. I'm like, no. So I go down.
Wires.
I unscrew. I turn off the breaker. Go back up. Unscrew it. Switch the two wires because I wasn't paying attention. And then I put it back in and boop, there you go. It's going the right way. Because it didn't have an up and a down. But yeah, I zapped myself pretty good twice.
Well, yeah, not to self. Try not to beat you on that.
Please don't. That hurt. It was
You're a real dumbass. Connect the battery wires. For a car.
Hey, I've touched them, but I've done the spark, but I've never accidentally touched myself with them.
I don't plan to either.
I actually. So have you ever licked a 9-volt?
Yes, I have.
So
I thought it was dead. It was not dead.
So I had my cousin over. He's about 16. We're listening to the beep go off in my house. Now I have 5 fire detectors all in a line, so I can't figure out which one it is. So I have him down at one end, I'm down at the middle, and my wife's at the other end. It beeps and it's right next to me. I'm like, okay, it's either one of these two rooms, my gaming room or the spare bedroom. So I had my little cousin stand in the spare bedroom. I stood into the game room, and I'm staring at it. Just like, beep, goddammit. Beep. I'm waiting for it. And then it beeps in the other room. And Jacob goes, it's here. So we unhook it, pull it off. I pop the battery. I go, all right. And I rummage in the drawer, and I pull out a battery. I go, I don't know if this is good or not. Here. And I hand it to my cousin. He goes, what? I go, stick your tongue out and touch it. What? Stick your tongue out and touch it. Why would I do that? I go, that's the only way you can test the 9-volt battery. Really? I go, absolutely. He stuck it to his tongue. It was a brand new battery.
Oh, you monster.
He was like, that hurt a lot. I go, why are you talking like that? He goes, my tongue is numb. I go, oh. Well, it's that child abuse. You're 17. Let's go. I took it, stuck it in the thing, and fired it up. Tested it. I'm like, it works. And we stared there and watched it, just, because when you change the battery and you're staring at it, waiting for it to beep, because as soon as you turn your back, it's going to beep at you.
Oh, yeah.
The fun and joy of playing with electricity.
God. Remember, kids, it's not the voltage I'll get you, it's the amperage.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, I had that right. I thought I had it backwards.
Ooh, I got a good one. This is good.
No. No.
Have you ever messed with the spark plug on a lawnmower?
No?
So, we were having difficulties with our lawnmower. We just pulled it out of winter. and it was going to be the first mow. And we forgot to run it until it died, or run out of gas. So gas was still sitting in it. It kind of gummed up the spark plug. So I pulled the spark plug out. I'm looking at it. I can see it gummed up. So I take a little bit of sandpaper and I clean it. And I click it back in. And my brother is holding on to it. The actual, like, rubber plastic piece. Looking at it. And I grab the handle. And I yank it. It went snap. He fell right on his ass. He goes, "You said it wasn't going to." I started laughing my ass off because it was just too funny. He thought I did it on purpose. I did not. I will admit it 100%. I did not know that was going to happen, but I could not stop laughing. So I had to start running because my brother was going to punch me. I ran around the house, back through the front door, shot through, and got to my bedroom just in time. As I slammed the door, he threw a boot and thudded right into my door. And then I'm trying to explain to him, while I'm still laughing because the whole situation is fucked up, that I didn't know. I swear that I didn't know. And he goes, "Why the hell are you still laughing?" I go, "Because that was funny." It's not helping my case, but that was funny.
Oh, that's good.
The look of, "I'm going to kill you."
Oh boy.
I think my favorite thing I did to my brother. You ever do? You don't got a sibling, do you?
Older sister.
Okay, so you probably have never done this. This is kind of like what boys do,
Oh yeah.
where you say, like we had a staple gun out, and I was twirling around, and I shot one into the garbage can. I'm like, "Ha!" I look at my brother. I go, "Here, staple gun yourself." Did you ever do a DC generator trick in science class? Yes. I've done the DC generator trick in science class. That was actually a lot of fun. And it was a lot of fun watching kids not do it correctly. Oh, we also had a teacher. I'll go back to the other... the one thing I was just talking about. We had a teacher in our electrical class that if you were not paying attention, he had loaded capacitors, small ones, like 3-volt and 5-volters, and he would pick them up with a pair of tongs and go, "Heads up," and you'd throw it, and you just go to catch it out of instinct, and all of a sudden, oh, crap. I forgot what I was talking about before I got distracted about the DC generator.
Fuck. I'm completely blanking. Oh, stapler.
Stapler. Yes. So, Alex, yes, ouch. Major ouch. So, I take the staple gun. I'm shooting it. I go to my brother. "Staple gun yourself." And he goes, "I will if you will." Without my brain screaming, "No, you fucking idiot," I took it and slammed it into my leg, fired, and then pulled away. I just so happened, because I always wear cargo pants, so I have the pocket. I somehow landed perfectly on the seam of the pocket, so when I clicked it, it actually didn't go into my leg. It went into the folded part. And then I pulled it out. I go, "Ow." Because I got pricked a little bit, and I dropped it. I handed it to him. I go, "There you go." So I had about an hour of my brother psyching himself out to staple gun his leg. Because that's what boys do. You're a man of your word. And I even told
Yeah.
my brother, like, oh, if you want, you could fold it twice, because that'd be fair. Because I was wearing pants, he was wearing sleeping pants. So I told him he could fold it
Okay.
twice, give it a little thickness, and then he pushes straight down, and bam.
I want to get inside the house.
Oh.
Yeah, no. For me, I had two other cousins, boys. They're brothers. I would just watch them and learn what not to do.
Ah. Yeah, I was the oldest. I was the one that convinced all the younger ones to do dumb stuff.
No, I would say I was a quite bright child, so I knew what not to do, what was stupid, especially from watching them. Case in point, they started shooting arrows up in the air and tried to catch them.
Oh, that's fun. We've done that. Yes.
Yeah, but it was my bow and arrows, and I got in trouble.
Yeah, Alex, he had that staple in his leg for all of 1 second as he screamed, yanked, and I heard the staple ricochet off the floor. So we made our own bows. We would use bamboo sticks that we would find. I actually learned how to turn like a willow into a bow. And we actually got to the point where we were shaping them. Like, we were almost making professional bows for kids. And we would use twine. I actually make it so the bow was unstrung. It was sitting how it was supposed to. And then you'd string it and it would hold tension. Like, we really got into it. And I was young. I think I was like about 10 or 11. And I remember I was grounded because I got bad grades. It happens. I just could not focus in history. And because I had an F, I was grounded from leaving the property. So I had to stay on my front lawn. So after a few arrows almost hitting the window, my father said, as long as I am within eye shot of the front window, I could be in the road. Because we were shooting some arrows at targets and stuff. So now, there's 3 of us shooting an arrow at the other person as they're catching it, twirling it, and then firing it right back at you. So it was like a game of tag with a really messed up arrow. That, yes, it was blunt, but when you miss catching it and that arrow is traveling rather fast, hitting the road and sliding and, sharpening itself. After a couple misses, I sat there and I loosed the arrow at my friend Sarah. She caught the arrow in one twirl. She locked it on the bow and released. But the moment I released the arrow towards her, my mother screams at me, "What the hell are you doing?" So I turn my head and look at her. I go, "We're just playing." And thud, right in my freaking leg, my right thigh. The arrow hit me and embedded itself in my leg.
Oh,
Oh.
how deep did it go?
It went about, probably about a half an inch, because it wasn't,
Ooh.
it still hurt a lot.
Oh, yeah.
I got a hole in my leg. And my
Yeah.
mom's looking at me, she goes, and I'm like looking at her, trying not to scream. I grab the arrow, I pull it out, I twirl it, and I fire it back. I go, "I'm good." I get in the house, I must have put like 5 Band-Aids on. Oh.
Okay. Yeah, the only difference for my situation is it was a metal bow. It was like about 30 pounds, and they were drawing it all the way back and sending it up straight in the air. And these are metal tip arrows and like carbon fiber carbon fiber.
So they were doing
So-
what grown-ups too. Or grown-ups.
Yeah.
Firing the arrow straight up. I lost it.
Yeah, these weren't like the dummy arrows. These were actual arrows.
Ooh, you guys playing for keeps.
They were. I was staying out of it. It's like, this can only end badly.
And they thought lawn darts were bad. Kids shooting arrows straight up in the air. I don't see it. Yeah, you will feel it, though. Oh, my God.
Well, we went over time quite a bit.
We did. I just realized our lovely little sharing corner of all the dumb stuff that we've... mostly what I've done. You've added a couple
I've done
things.
a lot of stuff. Yeah, I don't have a lot, because I tried not to do dumb stuff.
Well, I've already
I was
been
a boring
told
kid.
by the wife that if we ever do have a kid, adopted or biological, I am not allowed to tell the stories that I have
So
told
he's
her
older?
of the things that I have done. And she's like, under no circumstances are you to ever tell them this. I go, but, and she goes, no, no. I go, okay. I'm like, it's a learning opportunity. Learn from my pain. Don't do what I did. Nope, not allowed.
Let's be honest. We know that wouldn't be true. They would still try it.
Oh, absolutely. My kid, yeah. Dad said to do this. No, I said don't. Why you got your phone out? Proof that I said don't. Because the wife is going to kill me.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, Alex. It's okay. They'll figure it out on their own. Just like, God, what was that TV show? Titus. He's holding the fork going towards the outlet. And his mother goes, no, don't do that. And the father's like, no, go ahead. Yeah, ain't gonna do that again, are you?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God. I never did the fork in the outlet. But
Neither did I.
it was really popular when I was in ninth grade and 8th grade, that kids would take a chewing gum wrapper, fold it, and then do it where it's almost like a switch, where they have a tiny piece that they're holding. So it literally goes straight line 90 degrees down, then 90 degrees back forward, 90 degrees back down, and then 90 degrees back out, and then it would fold 180 degrees on itself and mirror it. So it was almost like an actual like mini breaker switch. They would hold that and then stick it into an outlet, and it would trip. So kids were doing that in school all the time. It got so bad that my high school actually installed GFCIs in all the outlets, because it would just trip the outlet. It wouldn't trip the room.
God.
Yeah, I've watched a few kids do it, and immediately watched some of those things burst into flames too. Apparently, there's a specific gum that it had to be, because the other ones were either too thin, and it would just ignite while they're holding it. God, how the hell am I alive?
Good question.
Well, I definitely got
Good.
the scars to prove the dumb crap that I've done. Oh yeah, covered in them. But I think that's enough for this lovely share corner of passive regrets.
Oh, yes.
I think we'll call it here for today. Thank you all for joining us, listening to the rants, throwing in a little things here and there. So we'll see you all on Wednesday.
Yep.
Peace out, everybody.
Later. Next time, idiot plays.